And the first major step was simply building a platform. So I have some other videos I'll pop up on the screen, but I had a back row of seats. This is the a 2019 Toyota 4Runner Limited, and I removed all the back seats. I took all the bolts out, did all that. I removed a lot of the plastic molding that was around here and removed this back seat besides this one. I ended up keeping this one, mainly for the reason that if I do want to have some passengers in my car, I'm not limiting my ability to do that. But the cool thing about this is I'm gonna have the bed right here, which I have a bed frame right behind you if you wanna look at that, which I'm building. It's not quite done yet. I gotta put some legs on it because I'm gonna elevate it in the bed a little bit. But anyways, this was my first major part. My car's a little messy right now. But anyways, all I did here is once I got to the guts of the car, basically underneath this, which again, I'll show you on the video here, there is just a metal platform, and I bolted 2 wooden posts and one right here to create a resting spot for the platform, and I screwed it in right there. And then I have a supporting post right here, and then another 2 supporting posts right here and here. And then my last piece that I haven't added because I still have to coat it with polyurethane to waterproof it is going to be an anchor plate with these long bolts. These were the original bolts that bolted down the seats, and I replaced that with these longer bolts. And it's probably hard to explain, but I'm gonna put a piece of wood back here and bolt it in and then screw this board into the wood, because what I've noticed is that if I slid out on this platform, which I'm not gonna do it, but because I only have it anchored into the actual car right here, this platform kind of teeter-totters. And I think over time that'll cause some wear and tear on these screws, and I just have to bolt that side in. So all I did is I took a piece of plywood and covered it with polyurethane 3 coats, because one thing I've read online, which is very important, and I didn't even think about it, but you gotta waterproof your components you're putting in here, because if you don't, you risk your breath, your exhales and everything from when you're sleeping can cause mold on the car or on the wooden spots. And I didn't want to risk that, so I did the polyurethane coatings on all of this. And same with the plywood. I did 3 coats on the plywood. So if I do have muddy boots or something in here, which as you can tell, I'm not going to be able to stand up much, so I probably won't get my footprints on it very much. But I think that that's something that's worth considering if you are going to do your own build. And I just gonna show you guys step by step what I did. So piece of plywood, screwed it down into here. I took some carpet before I screwed it down and staple gunned the carpet. I didn't glue it because you can tell it kind of moves. It moves a little bit, so if I would have glued that, it wouldn't move at all. But I wanted to have the ability to take the carpet off and replace it if I needed to. So that gave me the ability to do that. And then